I love you, Jack. I love you like I've never loved any man.
I don't want your love.
Don't say that.
You know, I never thought I'd ever be thankful to Adam Chandler, but boy, I owe him a big one, don't I? Thanks to him, Operation Snare Jackson has gone down in flames.
No, Jack, it doesn't have to be that way. It doesn't have to be that way. You know you love me as much as I love you.
No, I don't love you, Erica. The woman I thought I loved, she doesn't exist anymore.
That's not true. She's here, Jack. She's standing right here.
How could I have been such an idiot?
No, you weren't an idiot. You were just following your heart, Jack. We both were. That's all. Look, we've made mistakes. We've made them. We both have, but we have learned from them. And now we can correct them. Okay, look, I know that I went about it in totally the wrong way. I admit that. But I had no other choice. I had to do what I had to do, Jack. I mean, you don't belong with Brooke. You could never be happy with Brooke.
Do you think you and I could be happy?
Of course we could. That's why you won't walk out on me.
Watch me.
No!
Move.
No. You are not leaving here until you hear what I have to say.
No, I have heard enough.
Yes, from Adam, but not from me. I am not letting you out of here until you do.
See, here you go. You're not letting me out of here. What do you think? The men in your life are like planets? The revolve around the blazing sun, Erica Kane? Do you say jump and we say how high?
No, no. You have it all wrong,
No,
Jack.
I have it all right. Why don't you call Mr. Ripley? Because believe it or not, you're not going to get what you want this time because you don't call the shots with me. Not with me, you
I don't want to call the shots, Jack. I just want you back.
Yeah, back under your thumb. That's what you want. You know, you think that you can push all the right buttons to get me to do just what you want. See what the problem is? Invariably, you push all the wrong buttons.
What are you saying, Jack? Why are you being like this?
Erica, do you remember why we broke up to start with? Do you remember that I wouldn't go along with the lies, with the deceit, that I wouldn't play that game? Well, I still won't play that game.
Okay, I know what it is, Jack. I know what's wrong. I know that you're upset because you still love me. Because in spite of everything I've done, you still love me.
Please.
Look, I didn't tie you up and drag you here to New York, Jack. You came here of your own free will, and you know that. And you know that you still love me. And now, well, you said you still love me, and you are embarrassed now that you admitted it.
Embarrassed? No, Erica, I am mortified.
Don't say that. You know very well that if Adam Chandler hadn't shown up at this store and started yammering about something about a scheme, that you and I would be in that bed right now making love. You know that. You admitted that. Jack, your pride is hurt. Your silly male ego, that's all. Look, if this had been your idea, if you had plotted to get me here to New York, then everything would be right with the world.
You really believe that?
Yes, I do. And what does it matter anyhow how we got here, Jack? All that matters is that we are here. And we love each other, Jack. Yes, we do. We love each other, Jack.
No, Erica, that's not all that matters to me.
Okay. What are you saying? Are you saying that you would like really to have some wishy-washy powder puff of a woman just sit around, hang out till you decide you want to pursue her?
Sounds pretty good to me.
Well, I thought you loved me for who I am. That I know what I want and I go after it, Jack. That's what you always told me. Were you lying to me, Jack? What have I done that's so wrong? I haven't murdered anyone. I didn't throw Brooke down an abandoned well. So I told a few fibs, so I pulled a few strings. I mean, really, what did I do? Who did I hurt?
I did love you. I loved you so much. I loved you with all my heart. And I really and truly thought that there was a chance for us again. But I see now it's finished. Just tell me something, though. Just... When we were at Phoebe's and you apologized to me for asking me to perjure myself on the stand, did you really mean that? Or was this just done for effect?
Of course I meant that. And you know that I meant that, Jack.
I don't know anything anymore. I don't know what's the truth. I don't know what's a lie. I don't know you anymore. I'm leaving now.
No, please don't do that. No, Jack, please don't do this. Please don't do this.
It occurred to me that you might not want to be alone tonight, and I thought I'd drop by.
That's sweet of you, Olivia. I'm fine. I have a lot of reading I need to catch up on, and then, I'm just going to turn in.
I feel somewhat responsible for what happened with you and Jack. I mean, he's my partner, and I love him, but sometimes...
You don't have to explain. And I'm not going to lie to you, it hurt seeing him hot-footed off to Manhattan as soon as Erica crooked her little finger.
I was so disappointed in him.
Yeah, me too. But I'm not going to let it ruin my life.
That's the spirit. Men are such jerks.
Tell me about it.
I used to think that I'd understand them when I was a little older.
Me too. But you know what? I figured out age doesn't have a thing to do with it.
And you want to know why? Because they never grow up. They just get bigger. They don't get nicer, they don't get smarter, they just get bigger. I used to think they had all the answers.
Yeah, me too. I used to think the same thing once upon a time.
I spent so much time trying to please men, trying to be what they wanted me to be. It was a long time before I realized most of them don't have an idea of what they want. I'll tell you, there's not a man's been born worth losing a night's sleep over.
I couldn't agree more. Listen, Olivia, thank you for the pep talk.
Anytime. Brooke, if you need anything or if you just want somebody to listen, call me.
I appreciate the call.
Night, Brooke.
I thought you'd be spending the night in New York.
Could I come in for a minute?
I don't think that's a good idea, Jack.
I'd like to tell you what happened.
I don't want to hear it.
Please, Brooke, please. Please, I know you're angry and you have every right to be.
Why are you really here?
To tell you that you were right about Erica.
I never doubted that.
I just think you deserve to hear me say it. Anyway, I still don't know why Adam showed up at that hotel room, but I'm certainly thankful that he did.
He probably thought that he was helping me. It's a shame he was too late.
Is it too late?
Before the scales fell from your eyes, Jack, what were you going to do?
About?
About Erica. I mean, before Adam and the hotel manager enlightened you with her lies and her hidden agenda.
I was going to go back to her.
That's what I thought. That's your answer, Jack. I mean, you certainly didn't expect me to welcome you back with open arms. Or did you?
Brooke, I know I hurt you. And I don't expect your forgiveness. I just want to say I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, too.
Do you hate me?
No. I guess it's better that we found out now rather than later, right?
Yeah, I suppose so.
I mean, this way we're saved from a possible divorce.
Well, at least I could have handled it for free. Brooke, you've given me so much. I'm so sorry. I just wish that things hadn't turned out this way. I wish they turned out differently.
Wishes were horses.
Goodbye, Brooke.